They say some stories are better left untold, some doors better left unopened. But for Alex, a journalist with a thirst for the truth that bordered on obsession, the legend of St. Jude's Hospital was a siren's call. For decades, whispers had circulated about its abandoned 13th floor, a place expunged from blueprints and sealed from the world. They called it Ward 13, a name spoken only in hushed, fearful tones. It was said to be a place where the suffering of the past never truly left, a floor where the echoes of screams still lingered in the dead air, while others saw a macabre local myth. Alex saw the story of a lifetime. He packed his camera, his flashlight, and a healthy dose of skepticism, determined to uncover what secrets the forbidden floor was hiding. Little did he know, some truths are buried for a reason, and digging them up can be a grave mistake. Under the cloak of a moonless night, Alex found a way into the decaying shell of St. Jude's. The air inside was thick and heavy, carrying the scent of antiseptic and decades of dust. After navigating a maze of darkened hallways and ascending a crumbling service staircase, he found it, a heavy steel door with the number 13 crudely painted over. Prying it open with a crowbar, he stepped into a world frozen in time. The beam of his flashlight cut through the oppressive darkness, revealing rows of empty beds, overturned gurneys, and medical charts scattered across the floor like fallen leaves. The silence was profound, broken only by the drip, drip, drip of water from a stained ceiling and the frantic beating of his own heart. Flickering emergency lights at the end of a long corridor cast dancing, grotesque shadows that seemed to writhe and recoil from his presence. Every creak of the floorboards, every gust of wind whistling through a broken window felt like a warning to turn back. Drawn by an unexplainable pull, Alex moved deeper into the ward until he reached a room at the very end of the hall. Room 1313. The door was ajar, and a cold draft emanated from within. Inside, the scene was one of contained chaos. A single chair faced a wall, covered in desperate, claw-like scratches. It was here, the legend said, that a patient had suffered an unspeakable tragedy. As his light panned across the room, it caught something in the corner. A tall, slender figure in a pristine, old-fashioned nurse's uniform. Her face was obscured by shadow, but her head slowly lifted, revealing eyes that were hollow, bottomless pits of sorrow and rage. A silent scream caught in Alex's throat. His light flickered and died, plunging him into absolute blackness. Scrambling backward, his hand knocked against a loose floorboard, revealing a hidden compartment. Inside was a small leather-bound diary. Terror gave his legs a strength he didn't know he possessed. Clutching the diary, Alex bolted from the room, from the ward, from the suffocating darkness of the 13th floor. The spectral nurse's chilling presence seemed to chase him down the corridors, her silent condemnation echoing in his mind. He didn't stop running until he burst back out into the cool night air, gasping for breath, his body trembling uncontrollably. Safe on the street below, he risked a single glance back at the monolithic hospital. High above, in a single window on the 13th floor, a faint light flickered, as if a lone occupant was watching him go. Alex knew he had escaped with his life, but he had also brought the ward's dark secret out with him, and he understood that the story of Ward 13 wasn't just a legend. It was a truth that was now his burden to carry, a ghost that would haunt him forever.